Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We just took a left from Mead onto Park, and in this video, rather than taking Park all the way down to Balboa, I wanted to take Washington and just show what that option looks like. The reason I'm doing that on this particular ride is because I want to save a little bit of time and go a way that might be a little shorter. So I'm running a little late is what's happening here. So there is a flex post protected, I'm going to put in quotation marks, bike lane over here. We just passed a dog park, so anybody who was walking their dog off leash or letting him run around in the schoolyard way back, the actual dog park is what we just passed on the right. This looks okay, and I think that it's good. I mean, I like biking in this particular spot, but as we know, the story of bike lanes in San Diego is inconsistency and finding the gaps. So we are going to find some gaps as soon as we cross this next traffic light. If we were to stay to the left, which is not an option right this minute, there's a lot of construction happening on Normal. That's going to become a pedestrian promenade. But we're on Washington, and then we get nothing. We just get a pavement change. So this gutter is here, and this is as we approach the 163, which is a main arterial road, a highway. Highway, I don't know if that's the right word. It's a parkway, I guess. And there is talk of, wouldn't it be great if we got rid of the 163 from Washington down to downtown and turn it back into a park? But we'll see when we get there. We are just waiting at this light for a moment, and when it turns green, after going through that complete absence of infrastructure and this strode area, we get a little bike lane again. And unfortunately, there's a box truck in it, so they're pulling out so we can make room, get on through, and now we're getting into Hillcrest. We are in Hillcrest. For those who don't know, this is a great neighborhood. There's a lot of stuff to go to. We need a way to get there. Park, one option, of course, but there's a lot of construction happening on Park Boulevard right now. And also, not everybody wants to get over to Park to ride over. You know, people riding bikes should have options. This idea that, like, well, we could just use that one road that has a bike lane. That might be okay for some people, but sometimes people need to take other roads, and we should have access to those. They should be designed. We have a little bike lane over here, and rather than hang out in the parking, I'm going to be making a left in a moment, and I don't want to veer all over the road, so I'm not going to be in that bike lane just to jut out of that bike lane in a moment here. So, wait at the stop sign for my turn. Okay, everybody's doing their thing. And I'm gonna swing around this car that's blocking the box and get around the U-Haul. And now we got nothing. I don't know what that other bike lane was going to. That's the thing, like, you know, bike lanes, they come and go and they stop and start. And one of these days I'd really love to be in the conversations with the people who finalize these ideas. And it's like, yes, the bike lane for this half a block is going to be the way we're going to go, like this one here. You know, and I know that geometry changed, markings on the road changed. There was a turning lane up there, and then it went away, and all of a sudden there was room for a bike lane. But that seems weird. I mean, maybe it's not that strange. It's just figuring out how to use space, but always with giving priority to drivers. I mean, that's really what's happening here. And I'm speculating about how these meetings go, but it's like, oh, we'll put a bike lane in here unless the drivers need a little more room for turning. I mean, look at the road we're on right now. The bike lane is just coming and going and coming and going. And as you get, it's pretty busy. I mean, this is a morning rush hour. This is also a residential street. Luckily, we get a little bit of buffered bike lane here as we descend down into this canyon. And you get enough momentum on that downhill to get this uphill just fine, which is kind of nice. It's fun. It's fun to take the hill, and my kid is on the back. There was no need for the rear view today. So we're going to keep going on this, and just for reference, This is a way to get to Upas and that path over the 163 that I did a few days ago. That's like kind of hidden, but makes it super easy to get over to the West Mesa from Hillcrest without having to go all the way south into Balboa Park and then come back north on that West Mesa Balboa Drive. So that's the rationale for it. But as you can see, we also pass through a big commercial area, and people like to go and buy things and run their errands and go to the market and all that stuff. So just these are things to keep in mind. I hope that you enjoyed checking this out, and it's a fun ride. It's a good way to go. And from here, we're going to continue to find fun things to do while we drive less and ride a bike. Thanks.